Thank you, Madam Chair and committee members. I am presenting HB290. This has been presented and passed fully out of the Education Committee, but has been referred to you. And basically what this bill is doing is requiring any person who knowingly makes a false statement concerning the residency of a child in a particular school division or school attendance zone for the purpose of avoiding tuition charges or enrollment in school outside of their attendance zone. If they are misleading, they are no longer going to be charged a Class 4 misdemeanor. This bill downgrades it to a civil penalty. There's still a fine attached. So if you still do this act, you are still required to pay up to $250 to the school that you have wrongfully misled. But we are not criminalizing that action. So that is the intent of this bill.
And this is why the bill is before us. It did pass education unanimously as a policy, but it is before us as to whether or not it is appropriate to no longer make it a criminal act. Same penalty of $250 plus tuition penalties.
The original, Madam Chair, the original has always been up to $250, and that is staying. We're not touching the penalty fine whatsoever. We are simply just decriminalizing the charge.
Are there any other questions of the patron? Is there anyone here wishing to speak in favor of HB 290? Please come forward. I see two speakers. If you can split 3 minutes, thank you.
Good afternoon, Madam Chair, members of the committee. Sean Winetto speaking on behalf of the Humanization Project. We thank Delegate Anderson for bringing the bill forward. We did ask for this bill. We don't believe that we need to criminalize parents who are seeking a better opportunity for their children. Again, the same penalty staying in place to preserve a penalty for the behavior. However, there's all sorts of consequences, collateral consequences that come with a misdemeanor conviction. Simply going on a school field trip could even be prohibited with the existing penalty. So we don't want to punish parents in that manner. Again, the accountability is still there, but we want to try to eliminate some of the collateral consequences that come with this conviction. So we do support the bill and ask that you report it out. Thank you.
Thank you.
Afternoon, Madam Chair. Ben Knotts with Americans for Prosperity. We endorse this legislation. We thank the delegate for carrying it. I think it's a good opportunity for parents that are just trying to find a better option for their kids. We shouldn't treat them as criminals. We should work with them and try and figure out the best outcomes. And I will be quiet. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone in the room wishing to speak in opposition to HB 290? Seeing no one online, we have two speakers speaking for. First is Dr. Mahone-Haft. Doctor?
Yes. Thank you, Chair Watts and members of the committee. Taj Manham, not for the Humanization Project today, as a member of New River Valley Reentry Council and just as a parent. We don't need to criminalize. It's not a great decision to do this, but it's not a reason to make sure that people are not able to do things that they're trying to do to help their kids, like go on field trips or be able to have jobs. And if all you're doing is trying to help your family, criminalizing that is not the solution. So we appreciate Delegate Anderson bringing this, and we hope that the committee will pass it. Thank you.
Thank you. And we also have Valerie Slater from Rise for Youth NAACP.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Yes, Valerie Slater, Rise for Youth and Virginia State Conference, NAACP. And we thank the patron for bringing this bill because HB 290, it represents an important step toward a more proportionate and appropriate response by eliminating that criminal penalty. And the civil penalty, while it may still cause some angst for families, at least there is still some level of accountability, especially when what we know is happening is parents are looking for a better way forward for their children. And so again, we thank the patron for bringing the bill, and we urge committee to report this.
Thank you. Seeing no one else wishing to speak, before I turn to the patron for the final word, Delegate Davis.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Question for the patron. With a Class 4 conviction, give me some examples of how that would prevent somebody from going on a field trip. Does it prevent somebody from going on a field trip, a Class 4?
Madam Chair, to answer the delegate, so it would depend on the school division, and some policies could be put in place at the local level that could hinder individuals from participating in different things. But it's the fact, too, beyond participation, we are putting basically a criminal mark on a parent for simply trying to do best by their parent. And at the end of the day, I don't think that is the right path forward.
Thank you.
Thank you. Seeing no one else wish to speak, you have the final word before action.
No, I appreciate your consideration, and I think this is a really good move forward to, be on the side of parents.
Is there any comment from council? Anybody wishing to speak? We operate by motion. It's been moved and seconded that we report HB 290. Clerk, any discussion? Please open the roll. Members, cast your vote. HB 290 reports by a vote of 8 to 2. Thank you, Delegate Anderson.